I'm a specialist midwife working with families facing great concern about their baby. I have been involved in this type of work with hundreds and hundreds of little lives. So I've worked in the health service for about 38 years now, firstly as a nurse and more recently as a midwife. For the last 6 years of my career in the NHS, I specialised in screening and fetal medicine. And in that time, at any one moment, would probably have had 50 or 60 families in my caseload. Some of them I had very passing contact with because actually things were very quickly resolved. For other families, I'll be with them throughout their pregnancy, right up until their baby's birth. I was very fortunate to be invited to work with a family where they'd already lost one little girl to a complex genetic problem, and they knew that they had a high chance that that problem would recur in a future pregnancy. And they asked me to walk with them as they went through that very scary time. Their second baby was indeed affected by that same condition. But we continued. I worked with them, cared with them throughout the pregnancy. I was honoured to be at the birth. And we then arranged for the family to move together to a hospice, and they lived together as a family there for a week before their daughter passed away very peacefully. And I was then blown away to be invited to speak at the funeral in honour of that little girl. Another family I worked with had had a very straightforward pregnancy, apparently, right up until about 30 weeks, when they had a scan just to check that he was growing nicely. At that point, it was found that, in fact, his brain hadn't developed in the normal way. And from that point onwards, I spent a large amount of time with the family. The expert opinion was that he probably wouldn't be able to breathe after birth. And so we prepared for the worst case, but we continued to hope for the very best. That little man is now 3, and he's going to nursery very soon. I meet a lot of families where they've had a test result or a scan which has given them a huge amount of fear. Often they're being told, well, we don't know yet, we're going to have to wait and see. That's the hardest time, when you don't know. You're frightened, you want information. What do you do? What does everybody do these days? You Google it. But if you come to me, I will share with you what the facts are. I will tell you what's available in terms of additional testing. Is it useful to have another scan? Don't go just spending money on doing things. Let's work out what's really potentially useful and what's not. I know the people in the system. I know how the NHS works. I can help you get referrals to the best people with the best quality information so we get the best for your baby. What I'd like is for anybody who's worried about their baby, frightened about the information they've been given, I'd like them to feel that they can contact me. They can phone me, they can email me. I respond to all of those myself, and we can talk about what the information is and what it might mean for them. The initial consultation's free. Work out whether I'm the person to walk with on this really complicated journey.